But what if you're CrowdStrike and you're agile, ambitious, and aggressive, and you want to ensure that your customers get the latest protection as soon as new threats emerge? Every time something new pops up on the radar, you could make a new driver and put it through the hardware quality labs, get it certified, signed, and release the updated driver. And for things like video cards, that's a fine process. I don't actually know what the WHQL turnaround time is like, whether that's measured in days or weeks, but it's not instant. And so you'd have a time window where a zero-day attack could propagate and spread simply because of the delay in getting an updated CrowdStrike driver built and signed. What CrowdStrike opted to do instead was to include definition files that are processed by the driver but not actually included with it. So when the CrowdStrike driver wakes up, it enumerates a folder on the machine looking for these dynamic definition files, and it does whatever it is that it needs to do with them. But you can already perhaps see the problem. Let's speculate for a moment that the CrowdStrike dynamic definition files are not merely malware definitions, but complete programs in their own right, written in a P code that the driver can then execute. In a very real sense then, the driver could take the update and actually execute the P code within it in kernel mode, even though that update itself has never been signed. The driver becomes the engine that runs the code, and since the driver hasn't changed, the cert is still valid for the driver. But the update changes the way the driver operates by virtue of the P code that's contained in the definitions. And what you've got then is unsigned code of unknown provenance running in full kernel mode. All it would take is a single little bug like a null pointer reference and the entire temple would be torn down around us. Put more simply, while we don't yet know the precise cause of the bug, executing untrusted P code in the kernel is risky business at best and could be asking for trouble.